Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. What's poppin'? What's crackin' lacking? What's going on? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We in the building. We're gonna go to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. And we're gonna bring others with us. What's up? What's poppin'? What's crackin' lacking? We're about to talk about Married to Medicine, Los Angeles, season 1, episode 6. I'm like, damn, it's going down. Imani is really looking for her father. Like, she don't see the writing on the wall that she need to back up, run away, stay away, because her mother's not feeling her father. Like, damn, he taking care of another child. He took care of your sister. He's in her life and he's not in yours. Like, damn, he really must had a problem with your mama. He hated her guts, or probably he wanted to forget the past and move on to better times, because you said he was on drugs when you was 11 years old and he walked out your life and never came back. Like, your father. And then you reaching out to him and he ain't even trying to talk to you. He ain't even trying to text you. You want to see him? Like, that's crazy. I think you just need to move on and let it go, baby. And we see Britt. She really is enjoying her damn self. She's living her best life. She ain't got the kids around. She ain't got her husband around. She's in LA. You know, she got a job. She's making that money and she's swimming. She's at the pool in the backyard. She's just living her 20s all over again by herself with no husband and no kids. But she says she does miss him. So she need to hurry up and find that property. But her husband, Matt, ain't making it easy for her, so it is what it is. And we see that Shanique, she wants to apologize to Asha. She wants to say sorry to her, but she also says that she just hated and regret the way she responded to Asha. So basically you hated that. You should have just said, I don't like what I said to her, because I intentionally hurt her by saying or insinuating her husband was cheating on her, which can cause problems in her marriage. And then on top of that, your husband and her husband can get into it. You know what I mean? You just should have pointed out that Asha was a liar. You told her that her husband's ex-fiance, ex-girlfriend was going to be at the party. You did tell her that. And then she turned around and she said, well, yeah, but you didn't confirm it, and I didn't know I was going to be on the spot. So, Asha, you are a liar. So it is what it is. And we see Jazmin. She's still upset. She's still in her feelings because of Imani accused her husband of being a drug dealer. I don't know how old her husband is. We haven't seen him. But Noelle is turning 40 years old, and basically she's getting ready to have a party, and she's meeting up with Asha, and basically she's going to have a big old Chicago theme party. They're going to step in the name of love, but not in the name of R. Kelly love. And they used to love to step to R. Kelly, but not anymore because of his you know what. So it is what it is with that situation. So they having a conversation. She's talking about her party's going to be the 1920s. It's going to be everything. It's going to be like a ballroom party. Like, we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. So it's all good. So I'm like, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm feeling that. Go, girl, do your thing. And then we move on to, Noelle telling us that she was on tour with MC Hammer. Go Hammer time. So she was dancing with Hammer, and she was on tour with him, and she got accepted into medical school, and she bounced and she left the dance industry forever and ever. Did she make a right decision? Hell yeah. You go, Noelle. At least you completed part of your dream with dancing and entertainment. Now you became a doctor, have your own practice, and then now you're back into entertainment on Married to Medicine. So you having a double, triple whammy. Good luck, baby girl. Like, and so we get out with Shanique. Basically, she's talking to her daughter. Her daughter's getting bullied at school, and there's a bad girl in the school. Her name is Cookie Monster, allegedly, and Cookie Monster doesn't like Kayla, and Kayla's like, damn, she wants to fit in, but she's kind of like getting picked on by Cookie Monster. And then we have, Shanique. She jumps in the conversation, and she was like, yeah, you know what, mommy has her own Cookie Monster, and basically, mommy said something so mean to Cookie Monster. I think I need to, apologize or something. No, she said, I think I should talk to her about it. And then her daughter, Kayla, was like, do you regret what you said? And she was like, I just regret my response. So it was cute to have a mother and daughter time. I like it. It was nice little segue to let us know about bullying and talking to your kids about what's going on in school. But we see Shanique is going to have some hell next episode. Her husband, Robert, he ain't feeling her working and being, the mommy the mommy Superman, real estate development, real estate agent, property manager. And then on top of that, she's raising 2 kids. He wants at home, baby. And so then we move on to Imani. Imani's in the building. She got her mother. Her mother's there. Her mother is very smart. You can see where Imani gets it from. And her mother's very wise. And so you got Imani talking about her father this, her father that, blase and a third. And her mother was like, he left you. He bounced. He never came back around. What makes you think he's going to come back around? Like, I want you to accept that your father don't want you. Your father don't want no parts of your life. He left you. The first man that ever told you that he was never going to leave you, he was going to stay there and protect you, bounced on you. And she was like, I don't want you to feel like the way you used to feel when you was 11 years old and your hair would fall out. And Imani just touched her hair. So, and Imani's not the only person that go through a situation like this that wants, her father's love. She feels like a part of her is missing, a part of her identity is missing. She just wants to know why and see if her father sees what she have developed into as an adult and a doctor, a psychiatrist, beautiful home, child, husband. Maybe he will accept her. Maybe he'll be a part, because she still don't understand why he don't want no parts of her. And it's just because he ain't no good. And he's dealing with his embarrassment, his shame. He probably don't want to go down memory lane anymore, and he just probably wants to move forward. Or maybe he just doesn't want everybody to know that he used to be a drug addict 11 years ago and he's never been in your life, and then you want to put him on camera. Hopefully he talks to you off of camera, but it is what it is. Move on, cut your losses. But at least Imani, you did the right thing. You can reach out to him again if you want to. That's fine. You're going to reach out to your sister. You found out you have a sister. And it was funny when Imani said, I have a sister and she has a child. It was like, damn, she didn't even say I have a nephew or anything like that. It's like crazy. And so I was just like, shit, she really wants that part of her life to be a part of her life. Her father's side of the family to be a part of her life, but I don't know if she's gonna get that wish. But her mother said, you need to just keep on chucking, you need to keep on walking, you need to keep on moving. You better moonwalk your ass away, because he left you and never turned to look back, and he ain't coming back. And she was like, I just don't want you to keep feeling hurt and shit like that. You know what it is? It's just a sad situation. And then we got Britt and her husband, and so basically he's in town visiting, and the kids are off at grandmama's house, so they get to do adult things, go to adult parties, film, make some money, drink, and have a good time. But still, the looming question behind, Britt's mind is, when am I going to find a home? And am I really looking for one? Did I just go look at one house? Is that what it is? Or is it the financial? Maybe it's just way too expensive to live out in California, in the boonies with a house like you have in Orlando, because that house in Orlando is a monster of a house. So we'll see what happens with that situation. They're enjoying each other. And let me tell you, Britt is enjoying it. Even her husband had to say, like, yo, I don't want the kids to get used to not having you around. Like, you ain't there. He was like, yo, I don't want that to happen, baby girl. That's the farthest thing from her mind. And so we getting ready for the party. We getting the preparations going. And then we got Asha putting on her makeup and everything. And she lets, her friend Noelle, because it's her birthday, let her know that she is trying to conceive. She's been having sex on a regular. Hopefully they ain't in a jacuzzi and she still ain't drinking, and she don't drink tonight because you want to conceive so bad. Then why are you flushing that liquor down your throat? But then we move on to find out she got a job at Days of Our Life. She is going to be a soap opera actress, and she hopes that this is the door that she needs to further her career so she can go to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. I was like, hey girl, you gonna do it. You gonna get there. Your persistence is everything. And so then we move on and we talk about Noelle and Imani standing there together, having a conversation, chit-chatting. And Noelle, she's happy, her husband looks good, she looks good, she's having a good time. And basically Imani's talking about her father and the situation with that. And then she's also saying, like, yo, listen, I don't know, I know I got a half sister, I know this, I know that. But then Noelle says, have you talked to Jazmin? Have you talked to Jazz? And she was like, I text her, but it really wasn't nothing. So we have that situation. And so in between time, we have your girl, Shanique, Jazmin, and her mother and her auntie. They come through the party. Noelle's very nice. You can bring a +1, +2, +3, and a +4 to her party, because not only, what's her name? Asha, she brought her mother too as well, and Jazmin brought her mother and her auntie with that wig that she had on, like the sides looked like somebody just scratched a piece of hair off or plucked a piece of hair off. It was like bald. It didn't look like it was cut into that style. It looked like she might have had somebody sew in the weave. I don't know. But that wig was not right. It wasn't right. So anyways, so in the meantime, in between time, we have, Shanique, she's over here in the corner, and she was like, well, Imani, she's loud, she's rude, she's disrespectful, she likes to poke the bear, she likes to talk down on you, she's aggressive, she's this, she's that, and she's running her mouth, just talking mad shit about her. I'm like, damn, Shanique, you coming to be off like shady. Why you down in Imani? You known Imani longer than you known this new girl, and why you talking down about her to other people that don't have no idea about her, and they're gonna take your opinion as fact. I was like, shady Shanique. And so guess who comes and shows up right next to her? None other than Imani. She was like, hey, what's up? And you see, Shanique over there shocked and looking. See, this is the grandmother, the side of her, or the auntie, the side of her head. Like, it was just too much. So we have that situation. So she's shocked. She was like, oh shit, she almost got caught out there talking all that jazz. And they asked about each other's husband. Shanique was being very fake after she was talking shit about her and everything like that. But it's all good. Imani actually handled that situation very well, because usually, she really doesn't, handle situations that well. So it is what it is. So I was just like, okay, it is what it is with that situation. So I'm like, she got caught red-handed, baby. I mean, she got caught red-handed talking all that shit or whatever. And so then this is when Imani asks, if she can speak to, Jazmin, and she was like, come on, let's go around the corner and talk or whatever around the table. And she was like, no, I don't want to talk to you around the table. I want to talk to you here. Now her mother was like, no, we're going to stay here. Auntie was like, we're going to stay here. We all came to film. This is why we are over here at Noelle's party. We're here filming. We're trying to get our shit popping too. So then, Imani basically apologized, said, I'm sorry. It was a joke. I didn't mean it. It was the wrong thing. It was just, very lack of judgment, and I had no intent. And so Jazmin was like, yo, I don't care. I don't feel like, you are being serious or you being real. I don't feel like it's genuine and everything like that. How you going to associate a black doctor to drug dealing? You know how hard he had to work, and you can destroy somebody's career. We can lose a lot by you saying stuff like that. Basically shading her, talking about, I don't think you got nothing to lose. And Jazmin came off swinging. She don't really got nothing else going on. So Jazmin was like, yo, Jazmin was like, you're a doctor. You're supposed to be mature. You're supposed to have it together and have a better persona than you have. You're not an adolescent. You ain't a child, baby. So why would you say drug dealer and doctor at the same time? It seems like, we're doing some pharmaceutical difficulty shit out here in these streets, and we ain't doing that. And so Jazmin was like, I do not accept your apology. Imani said, you know what? You're absolutely right. You have a right to feel that way. I still apologize. But the mom took the apology. Jazmin was like, nah, I ain't taking it. Jazmin is going to put 20. She's going to put 20 on 10. she's going to put it all in. And basically, I guess it is going to be what it's going to be. I was just like, damn, you could have just took that apology and kept it moving and just moved on with the situation. But she's going to make it like it's the end of the world. So it's going to be what it's going to be. So now they get ready to go meet up with the medium and then all the intuitives. And then we have, Britt sitting in a chair and everything. She look all nice. They all look nice tonight too as well. And basically her card is going to be pulled that, like she got a wall up, that she's trying to hide something. She don't want to make these critical decisions. And, and what's making her have a hard time to choose or to find something or actually have this wall up? Is there something that's going on? Is she hiding something? I was like, And so, Britt was like, nope, not you, not going on. I don't know what you talking about. This ain't happening. You don't know nothing. So basically, I was like, okay. She ain't trying to hear it. She was not feeling it. And the other ladies ain't really feeling it too as well. Then Jazmin ended up talking to the intuitus, and the intuitus was like, no, where were you born? What are you from? She was like, where were you born? She was like, here, Compton, Crenshaw, somewhere, she said. And so the lady, and so Jazmin was like, well, no, that's not true, because I wasn't born anywhere else. And she's like, there's clouds around you, there's something going, but I got some truth and I can lay it right on the table, but I probably won't. I was like, but let's not forget, when Britt walked away, she was like, she just got up and said, I need somewhere to go. She just left the lady there hanging. And she didn't want to hear it at all. She'll keep her wall up somewhere else. So back to Jazmin. And Jazmin, she was like, there's shadows, there's clouds falling. Well, there's something going on. There's something. What's your husband's name? She was like, I ain't telling you my husband's name. He don't got nothing to do with this. You don't even know what you're talking about. Basically, she was saying that in her confessionals. So she was like, you got a shadow, you got a dark cloud around you. Something going on just ain't right. Something ain't clean. It doesn't look like you're really in that. I guess she's trying to say that their marriage is not really serious, and that might not be your husband, or that might be his kid, or the kids might be by somebody else. It's like she was just alluding that Jazmin's whole identity is false and fake, and she's trying to renew herself and rebuild herself and rebrand herself. So she's basically erasing her past. That's what the intuitive is trying to insinuate, just like, Imani's father tried to erase his past. But your past always comes up and catch up with you. So then the intuitive started spraying water and shit. And she was like, don't spray that over me. She started spraying that over there on Britt. And Britt was like, keep that water over there. Don't spray over here. I was just like, And then Jazmin, she gets up and she walks away, and she wasn't hearing it. I was just like, damn, man. Like, it's just like nobody was open to this intuitive and what she had to say. But the lady was like, so Jazmin feels like, Noelle and Asha basically went over there and told the intuitive what was going on and what they thought, and intuitive was just repeating it. That could be possible. Who knows? We have no idea. This is a reality TV show. But then the intuitive also tells, Asha that she's going to be having a baby, and she's going to have twins, one right after the next. I was like, yeah, and your husband's on board too. I was like, sounds so good. So I guess we'll get the part 2 of the rest of the psychic reading, how the shit goes down. We'll see what's up, and we'll see if, Shanique actually get a chance to apologize, to Asha. I don't know if she should just apologize for insinuating that her husband was cheating on her and doing that in front of the girls and embarrassing her, but inviting the ex when she knew is no apology. And we're going to see what's going to be the deadline for Miss Britt to get a house and a home, because her husband's getting upset and he's getting fed up with the bullshit, baby. Peace and one love to all my peeps and my peoples. Please hit that like button. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Peace.